We'll pay the shipping. Shit. Now, Dan, I want to hear this. I've been waiting all night for this.
Right.
I want a throwback.
I've been waiting all week for this.
Yeah. Dan's throwback,
Throwback.
everyone.
All right. So
Play the jingle.
play the jingle.
Dan's throwback.
So my throwback's a bit of a different one. It's the 96 Jerez Grand Prix. I will throw it up on the screen. So I was not born, so I didn't watch it live.
We were one.
There you go. Do you guys remember it vividly?
No. I was, 1 or 2.
Paint the picture for us.
So I've probably touched on it before. I'm a massive Mick Doohan fan.
Yep.
I should have brought the boot in.
Oh, I knew I left something. I actually had it out too. Anyways.
Fill the listeners in. What are you talking
So
about?
I've got a signed Mick Doohan boot at home that I keep forgetting to bring to
Oh,
the...
that's right. James tried to get his
to the
thing
set.
signed. Didn't get it
Yeah, and
signed.
then James got barred.
We've already got that video clipped, I reckon.
Yeah.
So a massive Mick Doohan fan. Going through and watching some pretty iconic races of his. And so, like I said, 96 Jerez.
Talk about a MotoGP track.
Oh, man.
To a T.
Now, I don't know if it'll show it in this clip, but you should see the crowd here. They are on top. Like when I tell you, on top of the hill, it is fucking unreal.
Yeah. I think it's my favorite. I actually think it's my favorite MotoGP track.
After watching more and more videos and more races and really paying attention to it, it is an unreal track.
It is amazing.
Putting the crowd and the track into it. I think Phillip Island's a better track, but I think putting the crowd in it, the history of it, Jerez is the biggest weekend. One of the biggest weekends of the year.
First of the flyaways.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You know,
always
that's
good
the
for
thing.
that.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
the cream rises to the top usually.
Yes, as James would say. So an awesome battle anyway throughout a lot of the race between Criville, Doohan, Luca Catalora as well. So this is the last 2 laps.
Okay, so
Man, this
what's
is so
happened
good.
from the start till now? Any major incidents?
So
or
there
anything?
was a couple like
So Doohan's chasing.
So Doohan's chasing. There was a good battle between him and Catalora. They touched a little
God, the
bit.
bikes
but
look good, don't they?
Yeah.
Nothing nothing
How good does
major.
a one look on that bike?
Oh, don't even get me started. The Repsol, best looking Repsol.
That's the best Repsol with that like
Why is
Louis
it?
green.
It just looks so good. It was like meaty at the front. Like,
Yeah.
It's real prototypes.
yeah.
And like you can see Criville like on some of the laps coming out of corners. This thing's almost like trying to buck him off. And
So they're teammates.
so there's how's this? There's 4 Repsol Hondas that year.
Okay.
So in that one stage on lap 3 or 4, they were all 3 of them. They were the top 3.
So they're running 2 teams, or is it one big team?
One big team.
Really? So 2 garages, but
Even Yamaha had 4 bikes.
Yeah.
With the rainy.
right.
Full
So that was
Marlboro
sort of
Yamahas.
normal back then.
Yeah.
This is like the heyday
Look
of
at the
Japanese.
four. Look at the 4 exhaust pipes.
Right, it's
That's
mints.
mids.
So it was unreal. Criville got out to a pretty big lead after he passed Catalora.
Look at the different riding style
Yeah.
of Doohan. He's like sitting.
Watch.
Is that people on the track?
Bro,
People on
have
the
a,
track.
watch this. This is fucking nuts.
How mad is that?
Look, they're in the sand trap. Look how dangerous that is.
What's going on? So
They've just invaded the
So
track.
that's the 3rd sector. This is going to the last
Yeah,
sector
yeah.
now.
Look,
Oh my
and it slowed Criville up. It was
did,
to his
100%.
detriment.
it cooked him.
Yeah. And then the best
the
last
best.
corner.
Oh.
God, he doesn't even cover him, does he?
So
Oh,
there's a little touch.
Watch. And then
Bang. See you later.
Oh no!
But it is it could be one of the top 3 best last laps in Grand Prix. racing.
Unreal, right? So, Doohan punts Criville. Well, doesn't punt him. He takes the line.
Yeah.
Criville gave him the
He gave him the room. 100% he gave him the room. I would have covered the inside.
But it's
Yeah.
a 500 just biting back if he's
Did
trying
he-
to get on the power.
So that was the first time all race Doohan showed him his front wheel.
Yeah.
Wow.
So last lap, last corner, unreal.
Caparossi.
Like and this field was actually pretty stacked too. There was some real good riders.
Puig.
Yep.
Fuck.
So, it's just an unreal race to watch. A lot of good back and forth. Okada and Catalora had a really good back and forth for a few laps.
Darryl Beatty crashed out, your boy.
Ah.
So Beatty ran off.
So what was Beatty on? Was he on a
Lucky Strike.
Lucky Strike, yeah.
So he had come back from a pre-season injury.
Yep.
I believe this might have been one of the first races back for him. He'd come back, ran wide, stacked the next lap. Then a couple rounds later, he had another big stack, and that ultimately ended his career. But yeah, absolutely unreal. Like I said, Criville got out to a massive lead, and then Doohan just, just kept pegging it back. Then it was just them two running at the front, and Catalora came up and almost overtook Doohan again. Unreal. And I had to laugh because the commentators were like, oh, Doohan's well respected around this part of Spain. They're a big fan, and then he goes and does that to Criville on the last lap.
And then, funny you saying that, when they were on the podium, they were all just chanting Criville, and you couldn't even hear the Australian national anthem.
No.
They were chanting over it, just going, just saying Criville over and over and over again.
Even when he walked on, they were going, but he was just laughing.
Yeah,
he
was just loving it.
Come on, keep going. But it was crazy. It's not in this clip. I'll try and find it for the video once it's done. They actually, obviously still on the track, they storm him through that last section as he's coming around the track.
I saw that.
So he's like...
He went onto the grass.
He had to go on the grass and book it out of there because the fans were running over to him, trying to get him and shit. So...
Man, it's amazing.
It was just absolutely unreal. And that's racing. It's the ultimate...
Yeah, but there was nothing unfair about that
no,
move.
Nothing at all.
You would say that Rossi's move on... Juvenile was worse than that.
Oh, 100%.
There's worse moves almost every round these days than that.
So he didn't get ridiculed or anything for that move. It's not known as him punting him off.
No, it's just the fans crap.
The fans fucked it for Criville.
And that was the thing.
Exactly right.
Criville was so fast through that last sector too. That's where he was pulling away from Doohan.
Exactly. He would have won that.
What did Criville do in his career?
He won a title.
He did?
Yeah. 99.
99, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
First Spanish rider to win a Premier Class title.
I think you might be right.
I'm pretty sure he is.
No. Nieto won
a 500.
Oh, what was it back in the day? When Ago won his titles.
Surprised it took that long. We look at the Spanish domination now. I'm surprised it took so long for.
It was heavily American,
American Australian
dominated.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was crazy. Unreal. And then Doohan went on such a golden run after that. I've got it up here. He where is it? He won the next 3 races after that. Then a second, another first. He basically was on the top 2 steps for all the races up until Australia, where I'm pretty sure Criville punted him off the track. Bit of payback, and then Caparossi would come in and win.
Your boy.
I think that was his first.
Pino would have been down there with the flag.
100%, yeah.
That's actually cool. That actually would have been a cool race to go to because there's a lot of Italian Australians are into MotoGP. Would have been cool to see Caparossi win down there.
Yeah, 100%.
Because actually that wasn't at Phillip
Eastern Creek, maybe?
Eastern Creek. Because they went to Phillip Island, then back to Eastern Creek,
and
back to Phillip Island.
It was Eastern Creek.
Because Lindsay Fox bought the Phillip Island track and then redid it. I think 97 was the first race.
The government wanted it back.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's crazy. And another thing I noticed as well was when Beatty went down, his bike was on fire.
Yes.
And they just had a yellow flag, and it was people on the track, they didn't know what to do, and then they were just all still going 100% fast.
Crazy,
there was no safety protocols,
that's
nothing.
The best though.
That's how it should be, honestly.
So, and leading to that race, there was 3 different winners in the first 3 rounds.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
Criville's going to be the 4th winner. It's going to be an awesome season. Because I think Catalora won the opener in Malaysia. Doohan won in... where did he win? I've got it up here again.
There's actually a clip of Doohan versus Criville at the at the 1996 Australian MotoGP.
There you go.
So we'll have to clip that in.
We'll clip it in. But yeah, then Doohan in Indonesia, and then Abe in...
Oh, Norifumi.
In Japan, who end up high-siding that Jerez race. Pretty gnarly. Man, even Criville's high side, you can just see they go to tap the power on those things, and they're
I know. And
different beasts.